What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the weekly outlook. We're going to be looking at all the major pairs. We're going to look at the dollar first, the yen basket, all the dollar pairs: dollar, Aussie, yen, Swiss franc, euro, pound, and then we'll finish it off with a bit of touch a bit on gold and Bitcoin. So why don't we just get directly into this and start with the dollar? So the dollar sold off and it continues to be bearish. The Fed finally cut rates for the dollar by 25 base points for the first time this year, so that's why we saw the sell-off and a bit of a pullback. Thursday night we took some liquidity here into Friday. We've been pulling back with the dollar, but the dollar is bearish. To me, I just see a bearish market and I'll be looking to short this. We've seen it touch the monthly open and respond from this, so I'll be looking to see what we can do around here. Will we break above this, or will we break down to the downside? That remains to be seen. And I guess we can use that logic to go into our first pair of the day, which is EURUSD. So for EURUSD, I'm looking for longs. I think I already marked this out. This is kind of what I'm looking for on EURUSD. I think we're very bearish. If you look at this from the daily, bearish. We're very bullish. If you look at this from the daily, we did take some liquidity, and I think this is just a pullback. I'm taking it as just a pullback, and as you can see, the monthly open, the opens are very strong. Monthly open, 3-month open. These levels are very strong, and we have some forward demand over there. We can see how price reacted to this initial forward demand, and we have another one here. And for extra confidence, we have the monthly open. So I'll be looking for something like this on EURUSD. Probably in a lower time frame, probably drop to the hour, and then hold on. Gonna have to delete that. So yeah, so for EURUSD, I'll be looking for us to tap into this demand and then start to break above, and then from there we can start looking for longs, and I'll probably do something like this, so we have a fractal break depending on where we go from. But for now, let's just use the monthly open and then probably target a 3R, 2.5, 2.8. So yeah, that's kind of my plan in USD. I'll be waiting for confirmation. You don't just get into buys and long setups just because something is in our area of interest, right? So that's what I'm looking for on EURUSD. Let's jump into GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, nothing too interesting here for me. Yeah, I think EURUSD is the dollar pair I'd like to trade the most. So as you can see, look at this 3-monthly level, just beautiful. Price just reacts from that and just sells to the downside. One pair I am interested in is Aussie dollar, which is kind of similar to EURUSD, where we have a forward demand right here, and I'll be looking to do kind of the same thing. You drop down to the hourly, I want to see a tap. Wonderful support here. We have the 3-month open, which is very strong. We have 4-hour demand, and I'll be looking to see a change of character, something like this. And then once we break above this fractal high or this fractal high, I could enter long here aggressively, or just wait and enter an imbalance somewhere down here to target maybe a 3R trade. But overall, yeah, just some longs. I feel like we're in a very good spot with the Aussie dollar. So yeah, some longs, 100%. I'm looking for some longs. What other dollar pair? I think USD CAD. I'm actually in a USD CAD trade, which, yeah, is kind of around a break even. I'm just gonna see how this goes. I'm just gonna ride this. Pause. I'm gonna have to ride this until market open. Let's see what Monday does. Let's see what Monday Asia and London does. But I think I'm gonna hold this. I think we're at the bottom of the range. As you can see, we're in a range here, a range up here. I think we're at the bottom of the range. Could have taken some profits here, but no, I just decided to hold. So As for USD CAD, I'll just be holding this and seeing what happens. If we do break above here, then I think the next point is somewhere up here. And yeah, nothing too much to say about this. Let's just see how it goes. I think that's the last. Yes, NZD-USD. NZD-USD is the last one. Let's take a quick look at NZD-USD. Yeah, NZD-USD. Look at it from a daily perspective. Not the cleanest looking chart. It is bearish, so it's not like Aussie dollar. It is bearish. Not really interested in this week. I think it could react from this monthly open. It could go lower. I'm not really interested in the New Zealand dollar right now. It had really bad data. I think it was retail sales on Thursday that really affected the New Zealand dollar. So not really interested on that. Next we'll go to AUDNZD. So AUDNZD, I was kind of looking for a buy, but it just never came. I wanted to take a buy from, switch to the 4 hour here. I wanted to take a buy from the, yeah, kind of the yearly or monthly open last week. So around here, I was waiting for it to like kind of come back down, but it never did. As I told you, New Zealand data just came back really bad, so we just never had that opportunity. So that's kind of gone, Nanda, bro. Let's look at AUDCHF. AUDCHF. I think there's a good opportunity on AUDCHF actually. Yeah, so we have two areas of demand here on AUDCHF. If you look at it from the daily, we are bullish, very bullish. We've had a pullback, a very good pullback. So now we just wait for confirmation, right? That's my strategy. That's a great strategy to trade. We wait for confirmation. We're not just going to buy here because we're in demand, right? So again, I'll drop to the hour. I'll drop to a lower time frame. And this is kind of what I'm looking for. I want us to react to this demand, break above this structural fractal high, right? And then look for scaling. We can talk a bit more about entry models later, but yeah, that's kind of my idea of this. If it doesn't work, if we just keep selling, then we have refined demand down here. So this is a stronger demand area, and it's right with the monthly open. The monthly open is right under it, which is perfect. You know, the monthly open is right here, which is amazing, even stronger. So I'm not going to be in a rush to enter here. This would be the ideal area of entry, but we obviously could just keep it from here because the Aussie is just really bullish right now, and the New Zealand dollar is not. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for on AUDCHF. Let's go to the yen pairs. Yen pairs, I'm not really interested in any of the yen pairs this week, and I'll explain why. So look at GBPUSD. We can go to the weekly. I think let's start from the weekly here. We took some liquidity. We took some weekly liquidity. Man, forgive me. So yeah, I'm not really looking to short any yen pairs right now because I don't think we went to the basket. But if we go to the basket, real quick, JPY basket. If we go to the basket, you can see we're very bearish. Yeah, the yen basket, and I don't ever try to call the top or call the bottom. Like, I mean, the market is showing you that we're bearish, right? We've been selling off since the 9th of April, and it's just been a downward spiral. We had kind of a pullback during May, but like generally we've just been really selling off. So I'm not going to try and call the bottom. Obviously this is a decent area of demand. The yearly open is right there, which is very strong. So maybe we'll have some short-term bullishness, but like for now the yen basket is still very bearish. And yeah, because it's so bearish, I'm not going to be looking to long the yen, which means even though this may look good for a short, again, we've taken some liquidity here, you could get a short here, probably to the 3-month, the yearly. I mean, if you're a day trader, you can look for some setups here for sure, but I'm a swing trader, so I won't be doing that. But GJ is, I can see some short-term downside, probably to the yearly open, the 3-month. All these are potentially good targets if you want to short it. If you drop down to the 4-hour, it's a bit messier, but yeah, we've had a fractal break right here, so definitely some short-term downside. If you day trade, That'll be good. EURUSD, not the best, Now this is, I look at EURUSD, it's yeah, this is ugly, man. This is a barcode. We are bullish. Actually, it's not that bad. But again, technically it looks good for a short, but fundamentally the yen is just very weak, so I will not be doing that. I think we have NZD-JPY. I do have one potential pair that you could, a yen pair that you could have a good trade on this week, which I'll get into. I think that's Aussie yen. But yeah, NZD-JPY, nothing too interesting here. This would have been nice to short from the 3-month open. Once we had this fractal break right here, this could have been a good short, but yeah, I missed this. I was not looking at NZD yen last week, so maybe we are right at the monthly open, I think, based on short-term upside maybe. So we are actually kind of bearish. So the New Zealand dollar has been very weak, clearly. I'd say we're kind of situated right in the middle. So yeah, nothing really for me. And NZD yen, Aussie yen may be a bit different. Aussie yen, yeah, Aussie yen is obviously very bullish. The Australian dollar has been very, I mean, look at that. So we're very bullish. The Australian dollar has been really good, and we're right at the yearly open. Look at how price, again, guys, this opens up. So beautiful. Look how we respond to the yearly open. We take liquidity, and although I do see some downside here, the yen basket is right at the bottom also of its range, so I do see a bit more downside, probably till around here. But yeah, you could potentially look for a long from that area of demand. Maybe we take out early buyers here, and then we start to see a change of character, something like this. We can look for longs, but yeah, I won't be trading the yen this week. Probably not. Let me not say I won't be trading it, but probably not. We'll see how the week goes. USDJPY, we actually didn't go through that. Let's go through that real quick. USDJPY had a great setup here. Up almost what? Up about 1.4 R. This is just range play right here. I think this is oddly enough, this is probably the more cleaner pairs that you can trade just based on how rangy it is. And yeah, look at that, actually marked out the range. And let me fix this. You can get this down to the 4-hour. Yeah, this is a much better view. So if you look at the USDJPY, clearly this is the bottom of the range. This is the top of the range. This is where you get out your Fibonacci. Your Fibonacci tools. What am I doing? Is I'll get out my Fibonacci and I'll draw this to the top and have a look. And basically, whenever you're in a range, I'll try and sell from the red, and I'll try and buy from the under the 0.618, which is the blue. The gray is obviously a really good pair as well, but the blue technically is your best place to buy. I mean, look at how many taps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 buy opportunities. Look at the red. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, plenty of selling and buying opportunities if you just use the simple Fibonacci tool and sell within the red and buy within the blue. So yeah, I do think I'll be really interested in shorting this once we kind of get to the red. I'll be interested in shorting this around 148, 148 point, I don't know, 148.7, 148.8 around there. Yeah, I'll be looking to short the dollar yen because yeah, the range it's a pretty good range. Some ranges are usually like a wedge, but this is I like this range, so I'll be looking to short from somewhere here after some confirmation, of course. That'll be it for the yen. Okay, we do have CAD yen. I don't think CAD yen is so interesting. Let's look at it real quick. CAD yen. Yeah, CAD yen. Yeah, I'm not interested in this. I'm sorry. I am sorry. CHF I know is very bullish. Franc, yeah, some potential longs here for sure. We have taken liquidity. We can even go down to the 1 hour. We did take some liquidity. We're very bullish. Like, look at that, guys. So obviously we could just start shooting up at any point. This is a really nice pullback. We took liquidity. Actually, we haven't taken much liquidity, honestly. Okay, we took out these lows. Yes, some potential longs here. Like if you had to, I mean, you can take a 2.5 here to 1. I won't take it because I need a bit more confirmation, but it's not a bad trade. Put your stop right under here. I don't see price coming below here, honestly. So yeah, Swiss yen is not too bad. I think we could probably take this trade at market open and buy. Sorry guys, my camera cut out, but let's continue. I think we were about to talk about the Swiss franc pairs. Let's get right into that. Let's kick it off with pound Swiss. Swiss has just been very strong, guys. Look at the daily. We've just been pretty much selling off for a while. We did get a win on this last week. We took a long and a short, actually. This is the short we took, and now just be 4-hour supply, guys. We have a 4-hour supply, which is the buy before the sell. Demand is the sell before the buy. That's how I mark my demand and supply zones, in case you're wondering. And yeah, I'll just be looking for a sell somewhere here. Wait for price to enter the supply zone and wait for change of character, enter on an imbalance, target 2.5 hour or 3.5, right? Let's look at Euro. Hey, Kikuyu me, man. Euro CHF. Let's look at the Euro CHF. I'm not really interested in this. This is ugly, guys. Look at that. That's a barcode. This is a barcode. This is trash. I'm not trading this, guys. I'm not even gonna talk about that. That is terrible to look at. That is horrific. We also took a trade on this. We took a short and got tapped out at break even, guys. We took a short somewhere here and got tapped out at break even. Yeah, we missed out on a lot. Anyway, we do have refined supply here, so I'm waiting to see how price reacts in this supply zone. It all depends on what the dollar index does, but I'm looking for some shorts, guys. Obviously, dollar is weak, franc is strong. Fed just cut interest rates. I'm looking for shorts, so yeah, waiting to see it do this and then break to the downside on the 1 hour. Wait for fractal break on the 1 hour. So once we break under here, because we've already tapped into the supply, once we break under here, I'll be looking for shorts, guys. Let's get NZD CHF. Yeah, it's already made its move. Maybe a short from the monthly open, but we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll be trading like this week. Aussie Swiss is interesting. We are bullish, as you can see. We are bullish. We've had a deep pullback. Yeah, we could see some. We're in 4-hour demand, and we have the 3-month open right underneath us and the monthly open. So one of these things is going to push price up. We just have to be patient and see. But this is something I hope to trade this week. I can't lie. I'll be looking to trade that this week. That's about it. Euro pairs, real quick. Euro odd. We took a win on this last week, guys. Euro odd. We took a long. Yep. Went really well. 2R. Immediately got rejected by the monthly open. So let's see. Let's see how price responds to this. Maybe some shorts. I don't know. We are kind of bearish, so maybe the monthly open or the 3-monthly open and some supply around here could push us down, but we're just gonna have to be patient and see. The euro is also kind of strong as well, especially since the dollar is weak, so we'll not be rushing into any trades. We took a W in euro NZD. No, we missed an entry in euro NZD, so we had a limit somewhere here and it missed us by like 4 pips and just shot up. And then I wanted to short it from the monthly open and we didn't get confirmation, so we did not take that trade. Again, this is why you always wait for confirmation. You avoid unnecessary losses, and yeah, I think that speaks for itself. EuroCAD, daily, the daily, we are very bullish, very bullish. Maybe some longs from the monthly. If the monthly, I think it's made its move. It's gonna pull back. We just have to be patient. I think that's it for the euro pairs. We'll just go euro GBP, and that will segue us into the pound pairs, which is our last pairs for the video, episode 1 of this weekly outlook. So yeah, this is also very bullish. Euro pound is very bullish. Let's just follow the trend line. I'm not a big guy on trend lines, but it's basic logic sometimes. A trend line is basic logic. I don't care what strategy you trade. Price is showing you one thing, you gotta respect it. So yeah, this obviously an area. I don't use it as a point in the chart, it's the area. So these areas are obviously strong areas of demand. So I'll be looking to see how price reacts probably here, because the monthly open is right there. We have some demand that pushed price up and liquidated some lows. So this is a very strong area of demand, which I'll be potentially looking for shorts on. It probably, price could just really keep going, guys. So keep that in mind. GBP odd, I'm looking at a swing position here. Yeah, on a swing position on this. I have this open. Daily, so you can kind of see my picture. Again, range trading. We talked about range trading, buying at the lows, selling at the highs. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for here. I am being a bit cautious because we did close below the range. So price could take us to the yearly level before we start seeing a reaction, especially since the pound has been kind of weak and the Aussie has been kind of strong. So that's something to keep an eye on. We took a great position here in GBPUSD. We took this last weekly one. It was a great trade, very similar to Euro NZD. I took both of them at the same time. This one got tapped in, Euro didn't. Yeah, this was a great trade. I see more upside here because the New Zealand dollar is just weak. And the last pair is GBP CAD. Nothing much to see here. Top of the range, selling off. Did we take liquidity? We did. So yeah, took some liquidity and immediately. So this would have been a nice short, guys. If I was paying attention to this, this would have been a nice short. I think we could short all the way till down here. Yeah, lastly, let's look at gold real quick. I know there are a lot of gold traders. I don't trade gold that much. I think gold is better if you're a day trader, not swing. But you could, I mean, guys, it speaks for itself. Look at that. We're just very bullish. We did have a long period of consolidation from April to July. Very interesting. This is, again, you could have been buying here, selling here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities, and we finally broke out of that range. And yeah, we're just bullish, guys. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We are very bullish. Lastly, Bitcoin. Looking for some longs. We are bullish, obviously. I'll be looking for longs on this next week, actually. Very on market open, I will be looking for longs. Let's see. If we do break above here, then yeah, I'm thinking some upside. A lot of upside is coming. Pause. But yeah, a lot of upside is on the way, and I'll be looking for that if we can break above here for sure. So yeah, I think that will be it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is the first episode of the weekly outlook, and yeah, man, have a great trading week.